best way to test a HELI forklift is us putting it in the freight industry, where we run 24 hours. So running it from a 100% charge and opportunity charging, the HELI forklifts has exceeded our expectations.
Brett Chatfield, General Manager at PBT in our Auckland branch. Responsible for the branch network across New Zealand, looking after sales and the operations side of the business. Previously, we were running diesel forklifts across the country. We went through a process and looked at 4 different brands of electric forklifts, including lead-acid battery forklifts, against our diesel forklift contract that was up for renewal. We're also going through a process of trying to improve our carbon emissions strategy in the business. Internationally and nationally, carbon footprint emission standards is a really, really big part of how people are thinking about freight now.
Hi, my name's Scott Carrick. I head up sales for the Central Group, and that encompasses materials handling, construction equipment and transport. HELI is our main materials handling brand that we supply into New Zealand. And looking at the applications and running through and interacting with all their operational people, we recommend the 2.5 tonne and the 3.5 tonne counterbalance HELI. PBT were very innovative in their approach, trying to convert from the more standard transport industry type where diesel lift trucks were used, transforming through to battery electric.
We took all the diesels out in one hit and put the electrics in, and there was a little bit of resistance initially because they look and felt different, but what was noticeable right from the outset was the reduction in noise in the depot. It was very, very significant, and I think people really appreciated that aspect of it, so much so that it actually started drawing them into the use of the forklifts. So in just a month of using the electric forklifts on site, we found staff no longer wanted to be involved in diesel.
So the machines here at PBT are flat out, really. Over 2.5 years, they've accrued close to 10,000 hours. So these machines are working 24 5.5 days a week. And in fact, these units here will do pretty much almost 2 shifts, full shifts for PBT. So they have plenty of reserve capacity. The key thing is to have the charging bays close to the amenities, close to the smoko room, so it became habitual for the operators to actually, when they get off the machine, to put them on charge.
My name is Rashawn. I'm the PBT Hamilton branch manager. As a branch manager for PBT Hamilton, I look after the Waikato district. The Smart Control app has provided us to be able to customize the forklifts to suit our operations, and that goes for all PBT branches nationwide. We listen to our drivers, our staff, and we provided that information to Central, and they made sure they adjusted it to suit our needs. The Central Group has been amazing to work with, from introducing the HELI forklifts to the training that was provided to us. The manuals that's been provided to us has now been embedded into our standard operating procedures, to the overall support and service that we get from HELI and Central, making sure that our forklifts are running smoothly. The great thing about HELI as well is the ease of being able to use the system, the Smart Control app, the PIN code, the isolating the drivers from each individual forklifts.
With the lithium-ion solution, the ability for the machines to be fully adjusted and tailored to suit the applications. We tailored the lift speeds, the tilt, and the acceleration and deceleration with electronic braking, all to suit this application. Our whole support package to PBT is all governed by our fleet management system that we have on the forklifts, and that identifies the operator, identifies the utilisation, and also identifies when the machines are due for servicing. That's live fleet management and utilisation. The technicians get visibility of that, and then they service using our own DigiCheck system, which is a fully digitised service regime, which they do off their phone.
Central Group are great on maintenance around the country, but what we've found in 2.5 years on site with the HELI forklifts here is that there's been no call to take any forklifts off site for maintenance ever.
Going through to lithium-ion, we got the same characteristics and performance with those machines as we did with diesel, but with less cost of running and less infrastructural cost by means of setting up charging bays and such like. The actual fuel consumption is up to 30% or 70% less, 30% of what it previously was.
Significant saving in diesel costs using electric.
It was actually in the millions of dollars of saving over the contract term by converting from diesel through to lithium-ion HELI lift trucks.
Outside of that value, the biggest value is the environmental part for the staff and anyone else who works in the business, not having that diesel fume, the diesel particles sitting around the depot.
The ease of using the HELI forklifts, the charging, the opportunity charging, the smart control app, isolating drivers and forklift staff from long forks to short forks, the email shock notifications, that has all helped PBT as a business to improve our health and safety operations nationwide.
It's a very, very easy product to want to recommend for people.
I'll definitely recommend Central Group and HELI forklifts to any warehouse operations.